All right, hello everyone. Let me just reset that real quick. All right. So we're here. Spirit guided me to a collective message, which I find interesting, being it's between two Divine Duality Secret Codename events. So we're going to see what kind of energy comes through. I'm using the Energy Oracle cards. I'm also using the Neo Rider Tarot collection. And my Lenormand decks. My Fairy Tale Lenormand and my Dreaming Way Lenormand. We're going to get into why the universe is calling me to this message. And first, oh yeah, it's been a while. We do an Astro Dice. So Spirit, please, what energy are we tuning into? Zodiac sign will be the house in which this message will rule and resonate for you. And how it's affecting the other houses. And what planets are at play. Aquarius. Aquarian energy, 5th house being affected. And the moon. So you might be dealing with the moon in Leo right now, opposing your natal sun sign if you're an Aquarius sun. You could also be dealing with the energies of Black Moon Lilith and White Moon Selene. And nodal issues, okay? You might be having nodal issues with the nodes being in Taurus and Scorpio, dealing and influencing on your Aquarian energy because those energies are naturally squared, okay? So Aquarius, 5th house, moon, take it how it resonates, guys. All right, because it'll be a little different for everyone. All right. First, let's see what the fuck we're talking about. Because I feel like before I even pull cards, what I was getting before even doing the live, because I was trying to understand the energy that I was pulling. And so I always end up listening to music and seeing what kind of songs that Spirit shuffles at me. And I got this scenario, which may be significant for some of you, and the reading may or may not pertain to it. But there was this energy of, if you left a door open for the shadows of your past, when I say the shadows of your past, I don't just mean people, I mean your fucking demons, okay? Like the shadows in your mind that start to fucking play with you because you allow certain people in. If you had not taken the proper steps to wholly and truly block out past energies that bring up your demons, whether your demons are anger, or your demons are insecurities, or your demons are unworthiness, or your demons are self-loathing, or your demons are fill in the blank, trust issues, like you name it, whatever your demons are, some of you left a door open for them to keep in contact with you, and that's creating a problem in your energy. Or you have taken the proper precautions and have truly let go of a past mirror, a past person who was a divine mirror for your demons, for you to learn about yourself. And they're psychically invading your space. Okay, when I say they're psychically invading your space, you're either talking about them, thinking about them, dreaming about them, and or they're communicating with you through things like song, right? They can't get in touch with you on a 3D level, and so they're doing their damnedest to get a hold of you on a psychic level, which I'm not surprised, being that Jupiter is leaving Pisces and Lilith is bouncing around in and out of Cancer. So, and Scorpio South Node. You know, so Spirit, what's going on? what's actually going on, because that's what I was intuitively picking up on in the energy beforehand. It's like getting messages from someone you truly don't actually want messages from. You know what I mean? That you are moving past or have moved past, and it's like trying to take you back into an energy space that you don't want to be. So, Spirit, what's the tea? What's the tea? Yeah, storm warning. See, that's like, if you left a door open, don't let them fucking message you. Don't let them fucking call you. Don't let them comment on some shit. Like, fuck that. Storm warning. What else? Hostilities. And the thinking man. Okay, so this person, we've got tornado / hurricane, we've got Conan the Barbarian, and the thinking man. So, you know, and he's holding this huge ass sword. So there may be, because it's all air energy. That's all air energy. Hurricanes, swords, literally the thinking, right? Thoughts is all air energy. And there's definitely 2 masculines on the card. Okay, so may or may not be indicative of gender. Okay, but definitely dealing with 2 masculine energies on the card. I feel like I gotta put these together. Okay, what else? What other energy do we need to be privy to? Second chakra, Archangel Ariel. Caring connections. Give me one more. And Archangel Raphael. Okay, so obviously there's angels surrounding a connection elsewhere. There's a caring connection that is being literally flanked by archangels, Raphael and Ariel, which is God's strength, the lion's heart of God, and the divine healing within the self. Archangel Raphael is the heart chakra healer. Happy family is on the bottom. Patience, Sagittarian energy is on the top. Okay, so here's the deal. I feel like, because soul connections go really deep, right? And they're all energy, which is why Aquarian energy is so important, because it's the energetic wavelengths, right? As above and so below, the high road and the low road as far as energy goes. And I feel as if there is someone who was attached to you back when your energy was in a lower field, that feels your energy in the higher field connecting with someone else, and they're just trying to pull your energy back. They're just trying to make your energy crazy. They're trying to make your energy erratic or chaotic, trying to make you second guess yourself, being a distraction. They're just being, like, this energy is just being a fucking asshole. It's just invasive. Like, that's all it is. It's like, no, don't be happy without me. Come back to your low vibration. Like, that's exactly how I'm reading this. And whoever is on this side is definitely being angelically protected. 100%. Let's get some more insight. Matter of fact, I'm going to start with the fairy tale Lenormand. I feel the need to start with that one. Give me some insight, please, into this energy over here. What is going on in the reality with this person? Yeah, the mice. Yeah, there's the rider. Okay. And the book in reverse. Listen, this person had the fucking book closed on them. This is someone who wants to communicate and bring something in with the rider. Could definitely be Gemini energy too, and they got the fucking mice. This person is realizing a little too late that maybe you were their wish fulfillment. The mice is an energy of them being what is essentially eaten, energetically eaten by people in their environment. So people are feeding off their finances, they're feeding off their peace of mind, they're feeding off their caring, they're feeding off their fill in the blank. Like they have a bunch of people who invaded their home, which home and self are synchronistic, right? So they're metaphorically linked or symbolically linked, the home and the self. They got mice in their home. They got energetic thieves making a mess. They've got energy thieves making a mess inside their energy space. Going through all of their energetic stores and just picking away at it and making a mess. They do want to come through and communicate, but the fact of the matter is the book's been closed and they might be thinking about how to get back in. How to reopen the book, which is why they're either reaching out to you outright or they're being psychically invasive. Yeah, they don't want to believe that this ship has sailed. They don't want to believe that the ship has sailed. They want to come home. Only the reality is I don't think it's home anymore, and I don't actually feel like this person's grown with storm warning and hostilities. That's why the angels are protecting this energy over here. This person wants what they've lost, but they don't want to step up their game and get on a higher vibrational level to maintain it. Give me some insight into over here, please, Spirit. Give me some insight into this angelically protected energy over here. We got the whip, the poor lady, and the birds. Now the whip is about anger, conflict, or self-punishment. So Archangel Ariel, especially because the image back here, if you look at these two cards, the rider has this man that has like this turban on. You can see he's in the background on this magic carpet ride. It's almost like the person over here, you're picking up on the fact that they're angry. You're picking up on the fact that they're in a place of conflict, literally with the hostilities, right? Because this card is literally clarifying the hostilities card. I think you're picking up on the fact that this person is punishing themselves, which is why Archangel Ariel is coming through and protecting you from this energy. Because it's trying to come in, right? Even the 1 and the 11, like the numbers. This person's energy, if you were connected to someone, especially intimately, like sacral chords, might be why you're feeling this exceptionally strong. You're feeling the fact that someone has some serious fucking regrets and they're seriously pissed at themselves. Now, the lady, which is the poor lady, because there's 2 ladies and 2 gentlemen in every deck, right, with Lenormand. Caring connections, we have the poor lady, and this is a Cinderella story. This is someone whose outer value may not be exquisite. They might not live in some crazy mansion or have a fuck ton of money, you know, flowing out of their ass, but their heart space. The poor lady's heart space, right? When we talk about caring connections, this could be you, your person, or you and your person, right? Having the same vibration. Again, 29 breaking down to an 11. We got an 11 here too. We literally have 11, 11, 11. So this vibration is self-mastery. A lot of it. This caring connection is built off of genuine emotion, genuine caring, genuine consideration, genuine love energy. It's real, right? It's a real energy. And you guys, you know, if you are in a connection with someone and this message is hitting home for you and it's resonating, you're connecting with someone else. You may feel as if you don't have a lot now, but are looking forward to the transformation as you work together in the connection. You follow what I'm saying? Archangel Raphael coming out with the birds. The birds is small problems or misunderstandings in communication, and having to kind of make sure that you're overriding these truly misunderstandings. These are small problems, okay? And you don't want to elaborate false details or fill in false details because there's certain heart space wounds. Okay, that's why I think Archangel Raphael is working on this. So on one side of this caring connection, there are psychic attacks or literal invasions, right? Energetic invasions from past people who are in a hostile space, who, you know, it might have a lot to do with the fact that Saturn's in Aquarius right now. You know what I mean? Fifth house is naturally ruled by Leo, so there's definitely something to do with the Leo-Aquarian polarity going on that is, in fact, squaring the nodes and creating challenges. I feel like this connection right here is sacred. I think this connection right here has a ton of value. And I think the angels are working with you to protect you from these outside energies, whether they're outright connecting with you, you know, in messages or calls, or running by you in person, seeking you out, or if they're just being psychically invasive. And I think that they're helping your heart chakra heal. Really, Archangel Raphael really doing his best to help you see with compassion and mercy with this heart chakra energy, to be confident in yourself and your value, and recognize that miscommunications or things that are misrepresented or things that are not communicated clearly are coming from previous wounds, right? Because if this is the connection that holds value, chances are both you and your partner came from toxic energies at some point. You know, you weren't just born high vibe, stayed high vibe, and will die high vibe out your whole life. You know, chances are you were on a low energy road at some point, and that they were also on a low energy road at some point. And the two of you elevated to a different energy level, and now you're being challenged not just to hold true to each other and your high alignment, but you're both being challenged, right? You're both being challenged with dealing with this past energy. Underlying energy, this is dog energy, which is extreme loyalty. This is wish fulfillment. Yeah, and you're dealing with the crosses. You're just dealing with the crosses of the past, you know what I mean? Dealing with the wounds. 9 and 9, right? 36 and 18. We got 36 here. So, I mean, we've got multiple 9s on this side of the board now, too. I feel like you guys have taken the pain that other past people have projected onto you, right? The wounds that I was talking about, like the insecurities or the self-loathing or the regrets or the guilt or whatever it is that you have an issue with, fear, like whatever it is. I feel like that was put on you because of the behavior or treatment you took on from other people in your past. And your past is not it's not letting you go right now. You know what I mean? It's not. The past is trying to hold on to you That past energy is trying to hold on to you and keep you in that low vibration with them. What else, Spirit? Clarities, please. Clarify this energy over here further. This is the Dreaming Way, Lenormand. And we've got the Bouquet. Yeah, this is someone trying to come in with an offer to steal your energy, and they're coming in sweet. Maybe giving you something you've always wanted, like the thought, right? They're coming in thoughtful. They're coming in thoughtful. They might communicate to you that they understand why you feel the way you feel, or why that you're holding back from them the way you are because they were this and they were that. I'm feeling like that's fucking sneaky. And the Garden, which is the Eight of Spades. So we have the Eight of Spades and the Queen of Spades with the Bouquet and the Garden. Yeah, I think this person realizes that maybe energetically you were a paradise. They think that they look back at the history of things and feel as if you were a paradise, or being with you was a paradise. Being with your energy was different than everybody else's energy that they were with. They're having regrets. Okay, this energy over here is having regrets. And they're not healing. Okay, and they're not healing. And they're trying to find a way back into your energy space. I do not feel like anything has changed with this person. I feel like there's two different paths. There's the low road and the high road, right? There's the low road and the high road in the energy. And I feel like this energy was the low road. So let's get some more insight into the energy over here. Spirit, please. Yeah, the Clover. Give me one more. Ooh, and the mice. Sideways. We got the Clover and the mice. Which, because the mice came out over here for their energy with the storm warning, I think that's what you're picking up on. The people that are still picking away at your energy from the low road, that's why this healing is going on. Because this energy from your past, if you don't heal from it, is going to steal your energy in this connection. It is going to create communication issues and misunderstandings. It is going to create secrets based off of fear state. Omissions based off of fear state. White lies based off of fear state. I think with the Six of Diamonds here being the Clover, I feel like this dynamic in and of itself, when it's not being affected by the burdens and the crosses of the past, is actually really healthy. I feel like there's an equal balance of giving and receiving with this energy over here. I think the fact that the past experience is still lingering in the heart space as wounds, that there's certain insecurities coming through with the self-love issue. Because someone in the past might have truly made you feel not good enough. Because Archangel Ariel is solar plexus work. It's confidence issues, insecurity issues. And it connects directly to the heart chakra, right? Someone wounded your confidence, or they wounded your ego, or both. They wounded the way you love because it wasn't good enough. The heart chakra also involves money. So they may have given you a hard time about how much you earn, and that could be significant for both people. Especially because they're coming out with the quote-unquote poor lady. You know what I mean? Where their love is great and their love is valuable beyond the cost or price of any monetary value. Both parties may have had serious issues with people from the past telling them that they don't make enough money, or made them feel less than because of financial reasons. And bottom of the deck is the heart, and the fish is on top. And I like the umbrella symbolism. I think that, you know, spirit is coming in and allowing you to flow without being fucking rained on. I think spirit's protecting this hardcore over here. I think that there's work that needs to be done. Truly letting go of the past. So, like, if y'all haven't blocked it out literally in the 3D world yet, please do that. Block them on everything. Everything. Don't let that mirror, don't let that mirror literally invade your space. And if it's psychic invasion that is going on and they're tapping into your psyche and getting into your head, and you're taking actions from fear state or insecure energy, with a new person because of your experience with them, like, really remind yourself that who you're with is not them. And they may have judged you, but your person now does not. You know what I mean? Like, remind yourself, reaffirm to yourself that the past person is literally in regret. There was nothing wrong with you if the past person is literally in regret. They were trying to keep you small. They were trying to keep your energy low, keep your energy small, because they may or may not have a soul contract that would allow them to elevate with you this life. They may have come in as the challenge, as the storm, so that you could find the rainbow right after the storm. They're the storm. And the whole reason was to get you to this energy, the happy family energy. All right, spirit. Let's get fucking nosy. What's going on in the world of this energy here? What is actually going on in the world, in the life of that energy over there? Whoa. You know, I've shuffled this deck quite a few times live on camera, and it's never actually done that live on camera. So this person's energy might be seriously chaotic in all directions, okay? Let's get the actual cards, though. Please, Spirit. Let's be fucking nosy. Let's get some insight, please. What is going on in that world over there? What is going on the low road? What is going on over here on the low road? I've got the Fool, the King of Wands, and the Ten of Wands. Uranian energy. Uranus is in Taurus right now. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. They may have significant placements in their chart. Though, to be fair, I always do view the King of Wands as a Leo energy, especially because there's lions on the throne. And there's the little lizard at the bottom, which is someone who may... It's like you cut it off and it grows right back, right? When you think about the lizard's tails and stuff like that, like you could lose it and it comes right back. It's like no matter how many times You let go of this person's energy, they come right back, but they're non-committal. The King of Wands is someone who is egotistical or self-motivated. And they're dealing with a lot of burdens. Spiritual burdens. They're dealing with a lot of burdens. That's why the cross that you picked up, you know what I mean, was theirs. The Ten of Wands is the cross that people bear. And I feel like this person with the Fool card is looking for an out. I feel like they're looking for an out. Like they want to get out of their reality where they're being nickeled and dimed in their energy. They're looking for a way out, and they're looking to the past because the future is burdensome. The future that they've created for themselves is a burden. And so they're looking to the past and trying to take a leap of faith on the past to go back to the past because the past they feel was not a burden, right? The future that they're foreseeing in their mind's eye with where they are at is burdensome. And so they're looking back at the past and saying, well, it wasn't a burden when I was with them. And so they're thinking about taking a leap of faith on someone from their past. But again, non-committal. This person hasn't changed. This person hasn't changed. They're still very egotistical or self-motivated. Give me some more insight, please, Spirit. Queen of Swords, High Priestess, and the Seven of Swords. Yeah, you already know. And the High Priestess with the Seven of Swords, that's that psychic attack. Could be dealing with Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Someone who has strong Piscean placements in their chart. Pisces Sun, Moon, Rising, Jupiter, North Node. South Node. This is someone who is psychic. This is definitely a psychic thief. The High Priestess with the Seven of Swords. And you know what? I think they know it. I think they know, especially at some point, if you felt like you had a deeper soul connection than you've ever had with them and expressed that to them, they might know on some level that you can feel them. And I feel like they're thinking about you heavily. Like heavily. This is definitely someone who is psychically invasive. I feel the truth in their reality with the Queen of Swords. I think they know they fucked up. I think they know they will continue to fuck up. I don't think they care that they would continue to fuck up. They just want to see if you'll come back. And give them another shot at Easy Street. Because it's easier for them, not easier for you. This person is still a liar and an energy thief. This is manipulation. This is psychological manipulation. Someone who would play on your emotions, play on your memories, play on the things that you said that you cherished, you know, that they would be thoughtful, but they're not being thoughtful. They're thinking and they're strategic, but they're not actually being thoughtful, and there's a difference. You know what I mean? There's a difference between being truly, genuinely thoughtful and being fucking strategic. This person, they may be dealing with someone giving them an ultimatum. Like, listen, it's this way or that way. And this person's like, fuck you having that kind of power grab over me. I'm going to look to my past and see if I could find a way out. Because someone's giving them an ultimatum right now. I feel like this is karma. I feel like this is karma. Give me some more insight, please. Justice, Libran energy, Leo energy, the Sun, Aquarian energy, the Star, and the Ace of Wands. So this person, like I said, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, could potentially have strong Leo placements. This person is getting their just desserts as healing. This person may be pregnant right now, or getting someone pregnant right now, or trying to get pregnant right now. Especially with the Sun and the Ace of Wands. Like if this person came back and you are capable of becoming pregnant, they're going to try and get you pregnant so that you're locked in with them. And or the reality that they are in, the mice energy that they are in, might be getting them pregnant. Getting pregnant with them. Whatever the case may be for you or them. And I think that's just, and I think it's divinely healing. Like this person is still an energy thief. They would literally try and come in under the guise of healing to break this up and then try and lock you in. I think they're getting their just desserts. I think they're getting their healing karma. I think a lot of this has to do with the Aquarian Leo polarity going on right now with Saturn and the Moon. The Moon is definitely in Leo when this reading came about. And so this energy, right, in divine time, whenever you are meant to catch this, is letting you know. Especially if you're dealing with someone who has significant air placements, significant Gemini, Libra, Aquarian placements. They may run very air heavy. They may run air and fire heavy and have a significant Piscean placement. Like they could have a fire Saturn. They could have an air moon, a fire moon. They could be dealing with fifth house issues, not knowing their path or purpose, which is what Spirit is healing for them. Spirit's working on getting them to the high road. Okay, with these cards, 3 major arcana, Spirit's working on getting them on their high road. Their energetically high road. Yeah, Judgment on the bottom. And the 4 of Swords on top. Yeah, Spirit's putting them on fucking ice. Angels are super fucking protecting, okay, this connection from this energy. This energy is trying really fucking hard to bring this down. But I do feel like the divine is completely stepping in and making their quote-unquote invasion an impossibility. I do feel like I need to pull a different deck, a different tarot deck. Let's see. Let's do... Oh, you know what? I'm going to pull that deck too as guidance. I like it, Spirit. I'm going to use the Naked Heart Tarot. For this side. And if you are not resonating that as someone with someone right now, but you know who the fuck this is because Spirit's bringing this person in, okay? Like they're already in your energy space, or they're so damn close you could fucking feel them. The heart space that truly understands yours. That divinely protected connection. That would keep you from pain because they understand your pain. They've been in it. They don't actually ever want to hurt you, right? That's not the intention. They want to heal. Give me some insight into the reality of this energy. Spirit, please. We've got the Sage, the Hierophant, Taurean energy, Venusian energy. Could indicate marriage. It's definitely higher connection. It's definitely something your mind's eye sees as putting your pieces back together. The Eye of Horus. And this is the book open, right? This is the new sprout. And the book's open, where this book was in reverse and closed. This one's open. What else? This is potentially someone you're going to marry with the Hierophant there. Got the Two of Swords and the Earth Mother, which is the Empress card, divine feminine energy. You may be having a hard time seeing the future right now because this past energy still feels like a bit of an anchor. But it's at the very beginning, right? It's growing. There's this fertility symbolism here with the Empress. That it's growing, like it's in the baby stages. You can't necessarily see the way it's going to unfold in the long term yet. Need some more clarity, please. That's why this energy is freaking out. We got the Sun reversed, the Movement of Cups, and the Devil. The Movement of Cups is communication. So don't be surprised if you and your person are getting, in fact, communications right now, and being tempted right now with the mice, with this energy. And they may be keeping it a secret because they don't want to hurt you, but they're going through their process. The issue is the Sun being in the reverse, them not being forthright. It's not because, it's not like they're cheating. You know what I mean? It's not because they're cheating. It's because they're working through their past pain. Their heart chakra was damaged, and so they're sabotaging themselves. Not being forthright. The plus side about this particular deck with the Sun card, it's an eclipsed sun. It's a black sun. And it's in the reverse. So they're not in the shadow of their sun sign. They are in the light of their sun sign. They're in the light of their sun sign, which means they are still in the higher vibration. And if this if this energy is lower vibratory, and your person is still in high vibration, their high vibration is overriding the actual temptation to go back there. Give me further clarity, please. Yeah, the communication is helping balance things out, temperance energy, and transform the Devil. It's helping them realize that, I'm telling you, your person is in high alignment, okay? You and or your person are in high alignment. You don't actually have anything to worry about. I think that's what this miscommunication or misunderstanding is. Like, someone is learning that their past was toxic and to not go back, and they may be keeping it a secret to try and protect you from worry. But they're not actually choosing to go back here. Yeah, the Hanged Man and the Five of Wands, right? The Hanged Man on top with the Five of Wands on the bottom. I feel like they know, seeing it from a different perspective, right? Like the outside in, now that they're out of the dynamic and in a newer, healthier one that feels good. I think they're seeing things from a very different perspective, and that they're actively blocking out that vortex of flames, right? That black hole. That's a fucking black hole of fucking fire. And their spiritual energy is blocking it out because they know. They know they're devalued there. They know they're devalued there. Or there are serious fucking issues surrounding finances. That's not authentic to them, right? Because we were talking about that earlier, where someone was playing on them about how much they potentially how much they make financially, and that it's not enough. What's the guidance, please, Spirit? I'm using the Crystal Mandala Oracle. What's the guidance, please, Spirit, for those who resonate to this message? Ascended Master Lao Tzu and Zenkite, Descending Power. Card number 28. Descending Power. It says, we bring you the blessing of descending power. This is the powerful downward current of energy that allows for manifestation, for spiritual strengthening and connection to the body, and the bringing of your light to the earth. In the spiritual tradition, there is much emphasis on energy rising, yet without the balance of descending power, you will feel lost in your mind, scattered in your thinking, and frustrated in your efforts to see the inspired ideas you receive translated into completed tasks in the physical world. The uprising power helps you shift frequencies and access inspiration, while the descending power helps you ground to create the manifestation. You are guided to attend at this time to the descending power to make best progress on your life journey. There are entire modalities in the spiritual path dedicated to the raising of the vital energies from the lower to the upper chakras. For those that are anchored in the material world, cannot connect the genuine inner feeling of the heart, lack of sensitivity to subtle energies, and perhaps have closed off their minds to worlds of spirit beyond what they can perceive through their five senses, then this is useful indeed. Raising energy will help dislodge fearful attachment to the earth plane and allow the presence of spirit to become more real, while new ideas and inspirations can impress themselves upon the mind. However, what about those already upwardly mobile, spiritually speaking? Such people have an open and stimulated higher chakras. This tends to mean having an open mind and often some kind of belief in spirit or a philosophy of some sort that works for them, that helps them to feel they have some sort of purpose or valuable contribution to make in the world. They often have more ideas than they know what to do with, and they perceive a lot and are often sensitive to energy, including the thoughts and feelings of other people, animals, and even the earth herself. And yet there's great frustration in translating those extraordinary perceptions into material reality in the form of projects. These people will already feel moved by their hearts and to have words of wisdom to express. What they need is to be drawn down into the world to be able to find a form through which they can share their spiritual treasures, not pushed upwards for more when what already exists has not been put to full use yet. This is the gift of descending power. It is the reorientation for the more spiritually inclined and those that need more physical energy so that the vitality can be generated. It brings clarity and refreshment. The descending power begins with intention. Any kind of grounding is an act of will, especially for those that find it easier to fly free and soar amongst the stars, the world of ideas, or the realms of subtle energies. The best way to access the gift of descending power is to put your mind in your lower body chakras. For some, this will feel nearly impossible at first, but it will become easy with practice. Do not become dissuaded if you find this is the case for you. You have accomplished awareness in the upper chakras, something that is truly magnificent, and many others are just beginning to work on, so well done. Now you get to bring the joy of spirit down into your body and your world. It's a beautiful journey from the head to the heart to the hips. It helps you feel like your spirit and your soul and your body are all working together in harmony. Make friends with your lower body's chakras. The magnetism of descending power will then be activated more fully, and all the benefit of this comes to you. This is about manifestation. Literally, this is about reminding yourself that you're in high alignment. To not forget, if you fell on this side of the cards, remind yourself you're in high alignment. Whether, like I said, you're in a new caring connection, a baby connection that's just sprouting and just taking root, or you feel it so strongly you know it's fucking close. You know how close the manifestation of this actually is because you can feel it and sense it. This is about allowing yourself to take your higher energy and pull it down through your lower chakras. From the heart chakra to the solar plexus chakra, and ground it in confidence, ground it in joy, ground it in trust and safety. When you're in those vibrations of this is where I feel safe, this is who I trust, this is what brings me joy, this is what empowers me, where I feel confident in who I am and I'm not hurt. I'm not being told I'm not good enough. I'm not being made to feel guilty or pity. I'm not being made to be afraid that who I am is not enough. To remind yourself of the lower chakra light so that you can actually ground this energy and manifest it. That's the guidance. To remember to follow your feel-goods. Because if it's not a fuck yeah, it's a fuck no. And if you're getting questionable energy from your partner, it's probably because they're dealing with their own confidence issues and healing through their past crosses, their past low vibratory paths, and facing that mirror, that energy one more time, just simply to remind themselves that's not where they're aligned. That's not where they're aligned. Note, if you're talking to anybody and you feel guilty because you know that someone that you're with would feel some type of way about it, like literally let that person that is creating the guilt go. If you're happy with your person and talking to someone else makes you feel guilty, then please stop talking to them. There's a reason why they're bringing you into low vibrations of guilt. And it's because they're low vibe. They're low vibe and they're bringing the low vibe out of you. Your interaction with them is bringing about low vibrations. Recognize that for the energetic fact that it is. Because if you can't speak on it, if you can't be transparent about it, chances are you should not be doing it and or aligning with that person. They're not good for your energetic health. They're not going to benefit your manifestation. They're not going to actually ground this healthy connection moving forward. You know what I mean? Whatever this is going on over here, it is beautiful energy. It's beautiful energy. Give it a full chance to grow. Don't feel like you can't see what the outcome is, and so, you know, maybe it'll work, maybe it won't, and maybe we'll try and hold on to this anchor over here. Like, nah. Move forward. Spirit's asking you to please trust in the forward movement. The past is the low vibratory past for a reason. All right? Work on your beautiful new manifestation. Because this energy will always come back. It will come back potentially for the rest of your life just to test you and say, hey, are you sure you don't want to come back on the low path? You sure you don't want to come back here and suffer with me? You sure you don't want to lose your high vibratory manifestation? You sure? It'll probably pop up in the reality or psychically throughout your life. Fine. And every time it does, you remind yourself, yeah, that's a bullshit path. That's bullshit energy. This person never fucking changes. They're not going to. They're not going to. And keep moving forward in faith and trust and joy and confidence in what feels good. Continue to ground out and manifest your best energy. High alignment manifestation is fucking awesome. Of course it's being challenged. Of course it's being challenged. You got someone marriage worthy here. You got someone who's like your lucky fucking stars here. And it probably is very lucrative with the Empress and the Devil energy. It probably is very lucrative. So that's the message. If you needed this message right now because you're being pinged or tempted, or you're feeling your partner being pinged or tempted, please have faith and trust it's going to work out just fine. Whatever that past energy is, don't even give it another fucking thought. It's in the past for a reason. Okay? It's in the fucking past for a reason. You're being angelically protected moving forward. You got angels on all sides. You got angels on all sides. Nothing's going to happen to you and your beautiful connection if you don't let it. I feel like as so long as you keep fighting off the temptations, your partner will too. Okay? Till next time, guys. Love you.